The Greens have surged to a record 15% in the polls to help Labor slash the coalition's lead to its narrowest since May. The latest news poll shows a huge bite has been taken out of Tony Abbotts' massive lead over the Gillard Government. The gap between the two parties has narrowed in 3 consecutive polls, but the coalition still has an election-winning 8-point lead. Julia Gillard has also narrowed Tony Abbotts' lead as preferred Prime Minister, despite another drop in support for her carbon tax. Well, 10's National Affairs editor Paul Bongiorno joins us from Canberra now to make sense of all that. Paul, are we led to believe Labor is on the way back?
Well, I can tell you that a lot of people in the government are much happier with this news poll than they have been for a while. This far out from a scheduled election, 2 years, you've got to keep reminding yourself of that. People do look for movement, and we've seen quite significant movement. In the last 6 weeks, there's been a 10-point movement away from the coalition. And as you suggested earlier, as you said earlier, that 15% support for the Greens is quite fascinating. Does it say that there are Liberal and Labor supporters aren't too happy with talk of the Malaysian solution and what's happening with asylum seekers? I guess we'll never really know the answer to that. But the one thing we can take out of this bill, especially with the spring racing carnival upon us, you can't put your glasses down till the horses run past the winning post.
Exactly right. Thank you, Paul Bongiorno in Canberra.